What's going on, people? It's your man the YB, back once again. So, as you've seen by the title, and I told you man yesterday in my post-fight reaction video, today we're going to come with some smoky executive leaks, 100%. In this video I'm going to show you a few suspect elements of the fight yesterday in conjunction with some leaked info, some leaked quotes from the managerial dons working at Golden Boy yesterday at the weekend in the Ryan Garcia versus JAVIER Fortuna fight. That guess what? The fight was a big fix with a capital F. Here's the first thing I want you man to notice now. Obviously more time throughout the fight, what you'll notice is Ryan Garcia is coming forward with a almost air of confidence, and guess what? JAVIER Fortuna, this don here who's supposed to be super smoky, who was talking about going for the KO before the fight, he ain't doing nothing. Now the first point is, now I'd love to show you more of the clips, but essentially what I want you to peep here is number one, the knockdowns. Every time JAVIER Fortuna gets knocked down, it just looks super suspect. Let's watch this one in slow-mo actually. Peep this, yeah? In super slow-mo. Here we go. Boom. That was pretty good still to the body. Ain't gonna lie to you, but still, he on the floor. And either way, look. This part's the suspect part. He starts spitting at. Look, watch this. Watch. Watch. Peep this. Yeah? The gum shield. He's spitting it out. Why he's spitting out his gum shield for? And it's interesting because this weren't the first time. Fair enough. Okay, that's an accident, yeah? Peep this one now. And this is when the fight was finished. And interestingly enough, in fact, I'll turn that audio on. You'll actually hear the guy say, the guy at the zone say, oh, he spit his mouthpiece out. That confirms he ain't want no more. Here we go.
What? People want to throw and he caught him with a left hook again. And JAVIER Fortuna may not want to absorb any more punishment here tonight. Out comes the mouthpiece. No mas. No mas. Ryan Garcia. And JAVIER Fortuna may not want to absorb any more punishment here tonight. Out comes the mouthpiece. No mas. No mas. Ryan.
So there you go then. What do I mean by this? What's the sign here? Every time this dude gets hit and goes on the knees, it's like he's always going to his knees as well. We've seen people, I've seen Oscar De La Hoya be hit to the body. We've seen people, again, Maidana got hit by Amir Khan to the body. Keith Thurman got hit by Luis Collazo to the body. Oscar De La Hoya got hit by Hopkins to the body. And these guys, when they're crippled, when they're finished off, they're literally on the floor rolling around in pain. This guy Fortuna weren't rolling nowhere. Every single time he got put down, yeah, he on his knee. You don't see him grimacing on his face. There's no grimace. Yeah, peep that.
We saw.
There's no grimace in his face. He just jumping up, spitting his mouthpiece out and jumping up. Where's the grimace? Where's the pain? No pain. Yeah? There's no pain on that guy's face. Look, he fine. And he's spitting his mouthpiece out. That was in the 4th round. Again. What? Peep his face. Peep this cat's face. That wasn't even a body shot. He got hit to the head. So wait a minute. You get hit to the head. Why do you keep spitting your mouthpiece out? Why do you keep taking knees for? We've seen people, yeah, get hit to the head. And they're desperate to stay on their feet. Normally, when someone's there to win, yeah, people get hit and they're desperate to stay on their feet. That's why you'll see them do the chicken dance, because they want to stand up. Why is JAVIER Fortuna being hit and not even trying to stand up? That was the key theme here. Number one, every time he got hit, he going to the floor. Every single time. Every knockdown. There was one earlier as well. I forgot the timestamp. So I think there was about 3 knockdowns in total. Every single time, my man jumping on the floor. What's that about? And like I said earlier, peep also the mouthpiece. Why does he keep spitting his mouthpiece out? I actually believe potentially that was the signal that the fight was off. Because notice, I played it a few times. The interviewer, the DAZN guy even says, oh, he spit his mouthpiece out. No mas. It's off. In fact, let me replay it now one more time. So you can hear it.
But guess what? People want to throw and he caught him with a left hook again. And JAVIER Fortuna may not want to absorb any more punishment here tonight. Out comes the mouthpiece. No mas. No mas. Right.
Out comes a mouthpiece, no mas. That was the signal. And I think he actually did the signal earlier. Earlier in this round when he spat it out. But the difference was the referee didn't clock on. For whatever reason, the referee decided this time that spit, because that's what it means. Normally, when you spit your mouthpiece out, it means no more. I believe Fortuna quit the first time. He quit here as well, but the referee didn't pick up on it. This time, he spit his mouthpiece out. No mas. What? There's no reason. Yes, accidentally, sometimes mouthpieces can fall out, but this guy was literally spitting it out. He weren't even trying to keep it in his mouth. And he wasn't rolling around the floor in pain either time. This time wasn't even a body shot. That time wasn't even a body shot. It was a headshot. Didn't even try to stand up. Just went straight down. What's that about? Why is this man so desperate to quit? Yeah, he wasn't winning the fight, but he weren't even really trying. That's the point I'm making here. He weren't trying to stay on his feet. Normally, fighters are filled with pride. They don't want to go on the floor in front of their family, in front of their fans. They want to try and stand up and try and carry on fighting. We saw Caleb Plant versus Canelo. He got neurologically compromised and was stumbling around, trying to stand up. This guy gets hit with a 3-piece.
Look how much taller he is.
3-piece and jump on the floor. He ain't even trying to stand up. Why ain't he standing up? Spit. Literally, look at the velocity of that. He literally spits it out. Watch this. Watch the velocity. Watch. Is it already out? No. Spit. Literally spat it out. What's that? Why are you spitting your mouth guard? I explain that. He paid to take a dive, in my opinion. The whole way through, he had no intention of winning, and he was literally looking to jump on the floor and get the fight called off. Multiple times, jumping on the floor and spitting his gum shield out. Explain that to me, please. How is that not someone coming to lose? And I actually feel, bear in mind, guess what round it was? Round 6. Why is that significant? Well, in terms of the gambling, there's a lot of money that goes on before the 6th. Yeah? There's a lot of gambling that occurs before the 6th and after the 6th. That's a key halfway stage. In fact, actually, the first 6 rounds probably the most important gambling point. Yeah? 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. That's the most. Those are the 2 categories that all the gambling is based on. For example, for the most part, you don't hear about 1 to 3. Yeah, you don't really hear about 9 to 12. Yeah, it can exist, but the bulk is 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. This guy, conveniently, he tried in the 4th round and got scuppered, and then in the 6th round, he doing the same thing. Now, the last point I want to show you, man, the last piece of evidence is this bit here. Now, you'll notice that, watch this. Watch Ryan Garcia. The fight's just finished, yeah. And Ryan Garcia, you can watch him whispering in the dude's ear, thanking him. Look, thanks, bro, kissing him. Thanks, bro, for jumping on the floor. He's so happy, yeah. Oscar's got that check for you tomorrow. Big love, big thank you for big thanks for jumping on the floor and not doing nothing in the fight that you were supposed to do. Yeah, got that embrace. Come on now, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect fighters respecting each other, but this is zesty, man. What's there to hug about? You just beat a bum who weren't even fighting back. Yeah? And where's the pride gone? For example, we all talk about Deontay Wilder, yeah, but I almost like that more. When Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, he weren't trying to hug no one, and I understand that. I've been to a much lower level in sport, but still, anyone who's really done sport to any level will know you hate to lose. It makes you feel sick to lose. This dude here just got beat up in front of his family, got beat up in front of his people, yeah, and he hugging and sucking the guy off. What's that about? Grown ass man as well. Grown ass looking ass Nick. Yeah? Explain it to me. There's no other explanation than he knew what he was there to do. He was there to jump on the floor and roll over. I mean, look how tight that grip is. Normally, when you hug someone, yeah, your arm's going to be at a loose angle. Fortuna's literally gripping. His arm's at less than 90 degrees. He's literally almost choking. Look at that. His arm's at less than 90 degrees. He's literally choking Ryan Garcia right now in that grip. I've never seen someone hug someone so tight before. Literally, his head's fully into his neck. What's that about? What are you hugging about? You just got mollywopped. Yeah? You was talking about you gonna do this, you gonna do that. And you're hugging the guy after doing nothing. Nah, man, it's rigged. I'm sorry, it's rigged, especially when you consider, guess what? Think about Ryan Garcia versus Tago. He was in there with Tago, and I believe the reason this fight was set up by De La Hoya was they realised, oh wait there a minute, Ryan Garcia took a bit of backlash when he fought Tago. Tago was like a 100-1 underdog. Much worse than Fortuna on the paper. But yet, Ryan Garcia couldn't stop the guy the whole night. De La Hoya realised, wait there a minute, this is not good for commercials. This is not good for marketability. We need Ryan Garcia to be knocking out the cream puffs. How can we guarantee he knocks out the cream puffs? I know, we'll tell Fortuna, your salary is 100 grand or whatever. We'll make it 300 if you're out of there by the 6th. That's what's happened here. Bottom line. And I get it, from a marketing point of view, it makes sense. It actually does. Ryan Garcia's value is exponential. No one wants to see a pretty boy go 12 rounds. The pretty boy killer, that's a huge market. Really one of the first times. When has any boxer been pretty before? Exactly. The pretty boy killer is a mass market attraction. The pretty boy 12 round dude who bores everyone to tears because he ain't got no knockout power, ain't no one trying to watch that. I like Ryan Garcia, but the proof will be in the pudding here. If Ryan Garcia signs to fight Tank, even win, lose or draw, if he gets in the ring, I'll salute that. If he don't, if he keeps going in there with these fixed fights, we'll know he's a fraud. Let's see anyway. He's saying it's the next one. He's saying either way it's going to be Tuikafimo Lopez or Tank Davis. So either way, it's a big fight. Don't let me hear about no bum fights. Yeah? 100%.